Miss Blackbird stood over her egg weeping. Her wing was still broken from the accident, but her heart hurt because of the egg that didn't hatch. Earlier that week, she had experienced the birth of her daughter, Joy. As Joy slept in the nest nearby, Miss Blackbird grew weary. She cupped the egg in her good wing and carried it to the top of the hill and buried it in a secret place. That night, there was a thunderstorm. The wind was blowing fiercely and rain poured down like a waterfall. The force was so strong that Miss Blackbird's egg floated out of the secret place and fell over the cliff right into the eagle's nest. This is where the journey started for Miss Blackbird on her egg. Courage and his wife Compassion had been out hunting that night and battled the storm home. The weather was horrible, so they didn't notice the tiny egg in their nest. The next morning, Courage was getting ready to go hunting when Compassion said, "Hurry back, I think today will be the day that our eaglets hatch." "Okay, dear, I won't be long," replied Courage. Courage had only been gone for 5 minutes when Compassion felt something moving beneath her. Compassion had laid many eggs in the path, but for some reason, none of them had hatched. The movement beneath her filled her heart with hope. Compassion jumped up in excitement, but when she looked down, none of her own eggs had hatched. She moved the leaf aside to see a baby blackbird. Compassion looked to the sky and asked, "How did I hatch a little blackbird?" Compassion was hungry, so she glared at the little blackbird, licked her beak, opened her mouth wide, and said, "Yummy, yummy for my tummy." Just as she did that, Courage came back and yelled, "Wait! Look behind you!" Compassion looked back. The other 2 eggs had hatched. She turned to the little blackbird and said, "I will call you Hope, for surely you have brought us good fortune. We will adopt you, and you'll be part of our family." The 2 eaglets and Hope grew up in no time and had to go through a coming-of-age ceremony. The first thing they had to do was learn how to dive and pick up their food. Hope became a great diver, but for some reason she couldn't pick the things up her brothers could. But it didn't stop her from trying. Hope told herself, "One day I'll do it." The next test was a test of bravery. Courage said, "You must bring back the fur from the fox's tail, and the first one to retrieve it will be considered the bravest." Hope's brothers both went before her, but Sly the fox could see them coming, and as the brothers dove down, Sly brought out his big teeth and growled. Hope's brothers were both scared and they flew back to the nest and hid. Hope, on the other hand, pretended to eat the berries next to Sly's den, and as he was leaving, she quickly swooped down and grabbed the fur from his tail. Sly was very upset and he just smarted. Hope flew home with fur and beak. Both of her parents congratulated her for being named the bravest. The brothers couldn't believe their eyes. They were shocked that their tiny sister outwitted the fox. The last challenge that Courage gave his children was a test of speed. They had to fly around the park, and the first one back would be considered the swiftest in the family. Courage gave them 1 week to prepare for the race. Tailwind said, "I will sail on the wind and soar across the finish line at the last minute because I'm faster than a falcon." Ironbeak said, "I will fly backwards against the wind and still win because I'm stronger than a bear." And then they both went back to the nest to play Nintendo. Hope said to herself, "I will practice hard every day until the race." Hope immediately started training. She took her time flying around the park. On the first day, she scouted for dangers that might get in her way. The next day, Hope searched for other routes. On the third day, Hope sailed on the wind to see how fast she could go. On the 4th day, she flew against the wind to see if there was an advantage to what Ironbeak had said. While practicing on the 5th day, Hope stumbled across a hidden shortcut. Then she rested on the 6th day to prepare for the race. All that week, Tailwind and Ironbeak laughed at Hope. Tailwind said, "Hope, you have no hope in winning." Then he laughed with a funny, high-pitched laugh. Then Ironbeak said, "You're too small and too weak. Look at your tiny wings and beak." Then he laughed with a deep-sounding laugh. On the 7th day, it was time for the race. Kerr said, "Ready, set, go." Tailwind stood there waiting for the wind to start blowing. Ironbeak stood there waiting for the wind to start blowing in the other direction. Hope immediately took off. When Hope got to the big tree, she flew upwards and caught the wind, which pushed her forward with amazing speed. Hope sped by the hidden shortcut, so she flew back against the wind. In the meantime, Tailwind and Ironbeak were still waiting for the wind to start blowing. Hope flew through the trees, through the bushes, and around the hill. At that moment, the wind started blowing where Tailwind and Ironbeak were. They took off, but just after they left, Hope crossed the finish line. The brothers had lost to their sister once more. Hope was named the bravest and the swiftest, but with all these accomplishments, there was something still missing. Hope began to question her parents and wanted to know why she looked so much different than the rest of the family. Compassion and courage told Hope all about the day they found her in the nest. Hope was overwhelmed with emotion and wanted to find her bird family, so she flew to the far side of the park in search of answers. Just as she got to the dark cloud, she looked down and saw the most amazing sight. It was another little blackbird, and it looked just like her. Hope looked away for a second, and when she looked back, the other blackbird had disappeared. But Hope had found her joy. Hope searched for a week to find the little blackbird, and finally, one day she saw her twirling and swirling through the air. Hope met her right where the sun shone the brightest and said, "My name is Hope." But when the little blackbird closed her eyes, Hope got nervous and flew off before finding out her name. That very night, Wizzy the Owl had overheard Compassion and Courage talking about helping Hope find her real parents. Wizzy flew over to the eagle's nest and said, "I come in peace. I heard that you were looking for the little blackbird's parents. I know who the mother is. She had thought her egg had died and buried it. I will go to her and let her know that Hope is alive." Wizzy told Miss Blackbird the wonderful news. Miss Blackbird danced, and then she sang.
I thought all hope was gone. Didn't think I could be strong. But things changed one day. Now I can say that I will carry on. It's not over till it's over. It's not done until it's done. I'll keep hope alive, hold my head up high. Everything will be alright. It's not over till it's over. It's not done until it's done. I'll keep hope alive, hold my head up high. Everything will be alright.
Hope and Joy were introduced, and the families got together regularly. The bald eagles decided to go visit their cousins, the golden eagles. They left Hope behind so she could spend time with Joy and Miss Blackbird. One morning, Joy and Hope approached Miss Blackbird and asked, "What happened to our father?" Miss Blackbird replied, "I was on my way home to a place called Scarborough when my wing was broken, and I haven't been able to go back to him since." "So there's a chance he can still be alive," said Hope. Joy and Hope hugged their mother and flew off to tell Motivate the good news. Hours later, Motivate flew to Miss Blackbird with a panic in her voice. "Miss Blackbird, your daughters are in trouble, and with the Scarborough find their father. I followed him to North York, but turned back when I saw the hawks chasing them." Miss Blackbird and Motivate were both crying when Wizzy flew down and said, "What's the matter?" They told Wizzy what had happened. "It's time to stop crying, Miss Blackbird. You must be strong," said Wizzy. "How can I be strong when I can't fly to go save my girls?" replied Miss Blackbird. "Where there's a way, Wizzy responded. What Motivate said was indeed true. The hawks were hot on Joy and Hope's tails. Before the girls knew it, a hawk swooped down and grabbed both of them in his talons. Joy screamed. "Ow!" Hope said to Joy, "Don't worry, sis. We'll find a way out of this. After all, I was raised by eagles, and it's not over until it's over." The adventure was just heating up for the two sisters separated at birth, and a new journey was about to begin for Miss Blackbird.